In 1978, at the edge of a quiet American town, there stood a large Victorian house on Blackridge Road. It had tall windows, a wide porch, a deep backyard lined with trees. From the outside, it looked peaceful. But no family ever stayed there long. Not because the house was falling apart. Not because it was cursed. But because someone was watching it. And letting the owners know. The Carter family bought the house in late summer. Thomas and Elaine Carter had saved for years. They wanted space for their 2 children, Daniel, age 12, and Lucy, age 9. The house was perfect. Quiet neighborhood. Good schools. Friendly neighbors. At least, that's what they thought. The first week was normal. Boxes unpacked. Paintings hung. Dinner on the porch at sunset. Until the first letter arrived. It was typed. No return address. Postmarked from their own town. It read, "Welcome to Blackridge Road. I have been watching this house for many years. Now it is your turn." Thomas assumed it was a prank. Maybe bored teenagers. Maybe an odd neighbor with too much time. He laughed it off. Until the second letter came. The second letter mentioned things inside the house. It described Lucy's new pink curtains, Daniel's bedroom facing the street, the piano in the living room, and then a line that made Elaine's hands shake. "The children look lovely in the evenings." No threats. No demands. Just observation. Precise observation. Someone had been close enough to see through windows. Or worse, close enough to be inside at some point. The Carters contacted local authorities. Officers inspected the property. No forced entry. No cameras found. No fingerprints on the letters. The advice? Keep curtains closed. Install better locks. Don't respond. But the letters continued. Always polite. Always calm. Always watching. Blackridge Road had only 6 houses. Everyone seemed normal. An elderly couple across the street. A retired teacher next door. A quiet man at the end of the block who rarely came outside. But suspicion began to grow. Thomas found himself staring at neighbors longer than usual. Wondering. Listening. The house no longer felt like a dream home. It felt like a stage. And someone else had front row seats. One night, Daniel heard something above his ceiling. A soft shifting noise. Like fabric moving. Or a slow step. Thomas checked the attic immediately. Boxes. Insulation. Nothing unusual. But something felt disturbed. Dust patterns slightly shifted. A vent slightly open. It could have been nothing. But nothing no longer felt safe. Weeks later, a new letter arrived. It read, "You should not have brought young blood into this house. It has been waiting." That was the moment Elaine decided they were leaving. No argument. No debate. The house went back on the market. But something strange happened. Buyers would show interest. Then back out. Every time. As if someone else was sending letters. Or whispering. Within a year, the Carters moved away. They never returned. The house sat empty for months. Then years. Occasionally sold. Never occupied long. Each new owner reported similar letters. Sometimes with different wording. But always the same tone. Watching. Waiting. Some believe it was a neighbor. Someone obsessed with the house itself. Others think it was generational, passed down like a tradition. A family watching the property for decades. A self-appointed guardian. Or something more unsettling. That the watcher wasn't focused on the house, but on the families inside. Blackridge Road still exists. The house still stands. Renovated now. Fresh paint. Modern windows. Security cameras visible. But occasionally, a rumor circulates. A letter slipped into a mailbox. A typed message with no signature. Just one sentence. I still see you. Some mysteries are loud. Some are violent. But the most disturbing ones are quiet, polite, patient, and watching.